Alright, so a little bit has been done since the last video. I think I was debating where to put the shock mount and support the lower spring mount. Gotten past that. I've actually covered a bunch of it with black paint. I don't have the shock in yet, but I think that spring mount will be fine. I was going to go even further with it, so I can get it in the video a little bit, but it's got a piece of 1/4 inch. It's not quite center, but it's holding the mount itself pretty well. And then some of this funkiness that I built, it's not beautiful. I meant to hide some of it, cap it so it hid it a little bit, but here we are. Was going to originally put something, from here to here and have that shock mount help support it, but ultimately I don't think it's gonna need it. I don't want to find out a hard way that it does, but I don't think it's gonna need it. Springs are pretty straight. You'll see what happens. It's got all the weight on it now. One's a little straighter than the other. No, they're pretty similar now that I look at them again. Cross member, I don't know if this cross member came with it. Wasn't designed for a wider front end, putting tons on it, so ultimately it had not quite Johnny joints. I forget what the neoprene ones are. Anyways, had those on it and it didn't want to push out far enough, so went with Heims. It's fine anyways. It's not going to be a daily driver, but I'd like to still make it roadable, if that makes sense. Anyway, that cross member was lowered about 2 inches. Somebody had built this mount and that got rained on, and that was here. Don't forget the video. But when I went to put that back in there, these holes don't line up whatsoever when it's down that far. It's not a good angle. So I ended up drilling those out to 7/16 like they should be. This was wallered out. I don't know. I probably should have bought a new cross member, but it's working. I think now that I've done all this work on the frame to help support that cross member mount, I think I'll wind up using it instead of just having holes in the frame, but I haven't got to that yet. I need to cut all this BS off and put it back up. I still kind of want to jack it up and make sure the dry shaft angle is good. I don't know how much more I have in the CV joint without checking. Anyways, what else right now until I get the steering box done and tapped for hydro assist. I haven't ordered any hoses, any hydro assist, any ball joints, any seals. I'm kind of behind right now. I need to spend some more money. Well, anyways, that's it for now until I am in a hurry to get other stuff.